What's up, everybody? Today we have Mark Millar's The Ambassadors. This starts with Frank quietly, much like his Jupiter's Children, and it is, again, much like his Jupiter's Children, a sort of like dark, edgy, here's where superheroes are coming from. He starts off with this kid who's like this monkey character who's like been experimented on, and it turns out there's this lady who she's been in jail, and she's trying to build a utopia. She's got billions in resources built up, and she says, you know what, I'm going to give these superpowers to one person per nation. I'm going to start with 6 of them and kind of build things up. Oh, sorry, I feel like your boy Zach here. So it's cute, and then the art changes, which is fine. I mean, actually all the artists in this are very solid all the way across the board, but each issue details a new person. The first one is going to be this Mexican kid. Then there's a India one, and then there's a Brazil one. And as they go through here, each issue does have a different artist, so it's slightly different art styles through the whole way through. I really like this one in the middle right here. They're starting to go on missions together. It starts off with like origin type stories for the first couple, and then it builds up. And this is the French one that they get into later. They end up with a flying car. This one's a mother and child working together, and they get chosen just because this woman likes them. Now, her husband is corralling a bunch of billionaires on the other side, and they've figured out how to get superpowers too, and they're corralling all these people together in order to eventually have a confrontation with his ex-wife here, and then that confrontation kind of builds up at the end. So each issue, like I said, it kind of focuses on a new person. This one's an Australia one, and he's an old man who was dying. And he gets into a weird thing where he like tells her, like he's part of like a more conservative party. He tells her, "Oh, I'm actually gay," in order to get her to give him powers. At the end of it, he reveals, "Hey, I just told the liberals what they wanted to hear." And you hear this a lot. This is a lot of conservatives, like who are in business these days or are in the comic industry, for example, lie and can keep things quiet in order to keep their jobs at this point. It's really sick how these people operate, but this is exactly how it is, and it actually gave the guy life over the course of this. Like I said, it ends up with an epic superhero confrontation at the end. All the art's really good. I mean, I like Frank Quietly a lot. I probably like that France one the best as the third installment there. And then it wraps up with, kind of like a more manga flavored sort of deal here. However, this is just another dark, edgy, angry people have superpowers and they knock down, drag out each other, much like Jupiter's Children. Very similar sort of concept in that regard. And so it feels a little bit like a rehash of that to some degrees. It does actually pretty much wrap up in one storyline, but it, leaves room for a lot more in this world if he decides to return to it, much like his other properties he's been building for Netflix. So overall, I call this a 7 out of 10. It's that's my kind of baseline. Worth the read once. Good popcorn. Not sure I'd go through and read it again. And that's it. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.